What's going on, everybody? Welcome on in, guys, to the LA Rams 2026 schedule preview and record predictions. You guys been asking us for this one, and here we are getting to talk a little bit about the overrated quarterback, Matt Stafford. I know it's not a popular take from me, but it's just the truth. So, Greg, you did write the article on sportsforummedia.com. People can go check that out now. I got one question for you before we tap Seth in here and we get this thing going. The Rams. They end 2025 the way they did. They were very close to a Super Bowl berth, but the Seattle Seahawks said, it's our year, not your year. Are they a better team? Are they a worse team? Or are they the same team coming into 2026?
Overall, I think they got better. Offensively, I don't think you can get any better than they did last year, but I think they got better. Again, it's going to hinge on 38-year-old Matt Stafford. How is he going to play? Can he still be consistent? How is Nakua going to play? Off-field issues, can he balance that out? Same thing, Devontae Adams. Running back room is great. Tight ends are great. It's defense. How great did they get? Well, they get a lot better with Myles Garrett. When you got the Defensive Player of the Year, a sack master coming in there, and possibly Aaron Donald, still remains to be seen if he's going to sign. They got better. They picked up a couple of guys to really help out that pass defense in Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson. I think they got better overall. I think they're a very scary team. So I'm going to say they definitely got better.
All right, guys, one more time, sportsforummedia.com. There's that Greg's article for you. Much deeper dive. We're going to get into it here, but he's got the whole 2025 year in review, what to expect here in 2026, a little bit of some information on some players for all you fantasy football people, sports bettors, and those that may need it, and some bets there as well. But we're tapping in Seth Douglas, and we are getting on in, guys, to this schedule preview. Oh, man. It opens with a relatively fun game, if you would. September 10th, 8:35 p.m. Eastern. They just love doing this to us Eastern guys, as we all are here. But 49ers at the Rams, man. I'm going to start this thing off with a hot take. Give me the San Francisco 49ers to open up this season with a win on the road here in LA. Seth, I know you don't like it, but I think people are sleeping on this 49ers team. There's a little bit too much hype around this Rams team for me right now, so I think there could be a humbling in week one, and a parlay killer is going to be there. I think this might be that parlay killer, so give me the 49ers here, Seth. Where are you going?
Interesting. Very interesting. Question, is this game one of the games overseas? Is this in Australia or anything like that? Does anybody know that offhand?
I don't believe so.
Two, I just think what's going on with the 49ers, just, I wouldn't say necessarily off the field issues, but, Kyle Shanahan getting in his accident. Definitely hope he's okay. Sounds like he is, though. A lot of distractions. And then on top of that, Ricky Pearsall being out at the beginning, before the season has even started yet and training camp has really fully kicked off. He's already out with another knee injury. So I don't know. I think the 49ers are very old at this point, and, their best years are behind them right now. So give me the Rams.
Fair. Greg?
I'm going to go the same direction. I'm going to say the Rams are going to take this one. It's a fun game, like you said. San Francisco, LA, always a good matchup. I just think they come out, start on the right foot. I know Myles Garrett's going to be psyched up. That D-line is scary. So I just think defense is going to be way too much to handle. Like you said, Pearsall's going to be out. So I'm going to have to take the Rams in this one. I just think that D-line is just going to be all over San Francisco's offensive line.
Going to be a fun one, man. I'm looking forward to it here. I do feel like when you look at the whole thing, I feel what you guys are saying. Seth, I hear you on the Ricky Pearsall thing. I will say, Ricky Pearsall ain't nothing special. Look, the guy's good, but, pipe down, everybody. He's good, but it's not like a season killer. If they would have said Christian McCaffrey was down, I would have panicked. But I'm not too worried here about Ricky Pearsall. So, and George Kittle, you called him old, Seth, is basically what you said, and George Kittle's going to be as healthy as he can possibly be here in week one. So I like what I'm looking at here. But, hey, we'll see what happens, guys. Rams for them, 49ers for me. Then we got the Giants at the Rams here. Another primetime game. Shocker. We're going to see a few of these. September 21st, 8:15 This one in LA, the Giants, Jackson Dart, a lot of hype there. Could be an upset potential type of game, but I will go with the Rams to get a bounce back win in this one for me. So 1-1, Seth. What do you got?
I'm going 2-0. Give me the Rams once again. I am high on the Giants this year. I do think that they are going to be a very sneaky good team, but I just think the hardball traits are still being developed as in this early part of the season. Let me say it like that. So, yeah, give me Matt Stafford and the Rams to get another win.
I gonna agree and not go with you. The thing for me is this. It could be upset alert. The Giants have some talent, but I just think their secondary can't deal with the duo of Adams and Nakua. They're so good. And again, if Stafford starts off on the right foot, looks like the Stafford that we've seen, and he has been consistent and coming off a great season, MVP, I think they're too much for that defense to handle, especially that secondary. And again, the defense of the Rams being so much better than they were last year. I think it's an easy win for the Rams. They're 2-0.
Yeah. Greg,
I thought it was going to go the other way, huh?
I got a quick question for you, Greg. Do you think at a certain point, especially beginning part of the year, do you think the running game is definitely going to be like a key factor? Like we're talking about how Matt Stafford is getting up there in age, 38 years old coming into the year. Do you think they're going to try and ease him in and kind of save him a little bit? For the later part of the season when they
absolutely. I think they're going to lean on that run game, not super hard. I'm not going to say like 30 to 35 carries in a game. Like that's a heavy run dose that you're dealing out there. But I do think that they're going to try to limit Stafford's arm. Limit Stafford's arm. Try to save it. Time knows no man. So try to let your run game establish, sets up the pass game, sets up, the RPO. So I do think, yes, they will do a little bit more heavier leaning into the run game. I'll say a good probably 60 to 65% of the time. That's what they're going to be doing to start off, probably for a good 4 or 5 games to start the season.
Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely think I'm really high on Blake Corum coming in or taking that next step this year as well. So, yeah, I think the running game is definitely going to be a focal point, especially early on in the season for the Rams.
We will see what happens. By the way, speaking of run games, did you guys see Jahmyr Gibbs got that bag about 45 minutes ago? So congratulations to him. A lot of money guaranteed. Arguable about who's better, him and Bijan, but we will have our running back debate show, quarterback debate show, and wide receiver debate shows, and defense debate shows coming up for you guys as well. Those should be fun here before the season gets going. And I don't mean preseason, folks. I don't mean preseason. All right. I know you guys are excited. Listen, relax. All right. I don't really feel like watching Pee Wee football, but I'm going to watch it too. Don't worry. Anyway.
Yeah, we got to get our fix in a little bit.
It's like get the fix in. See a couple things, but like more of it is more like you're just sitting there rooting for like that kick returner you've never heard of to bring that thing back and get his contract. Like that's more why I'm watching the damn thing. But anyway, Rams at the Broncos, 3 primetime games to open up the year, man. It's crazy. This one, obviously, Denver at home in this one, 8:20 p.m. September 27th. A lot of people high on this Denver Broncos team. As you guys know, a big part of our fan base is Denver Broncos. So they tend to be pretty loud in the chat when I give them a little bit of extra too much shit there. I'm not a big Sean Payton guy, whatever. I would say coaching definitely favors the Rams here in this one, but it's a tough game here on the road. Greg, I'd love to come to you first, man. Who do you got walking out of here with a win?
Well, first of all, the way they start the season is this: Thursday night football, Monday night football, Sunday night. Prime time. What's crazy is they start on a Thursday. So that's kind of crazy. I have this as an actual loss because I just think going into Denver's looking back at last season, and I just think that they're going to be on their, no pun intended, they're going to be on their high horse. They're going to be ready to go. Denver's loud. It's a crazy stadium. And I think Bo Nix is going to come out. I've said this on other shows, and he's going to have something to prove. That ankle injury was devastating for him, for the team, and he's going to come out, and I think he's going to be guns a-blazing, and I think that defense is going to get up on Stafford. I think the offensive line is going to be a little on their heels, So I'm taking Denver in this one. This is going to be the first loss, so we're going to be 2-1 after this game.
Seth.
I was debating this as soon as we got to this game. I was like, you know what? I could really see the Broncos getting this win, just off the fact that, like you said, Greg, that this defense is probably another top tier defense in the league this year. I think this is going to be definitely low scoring, but give me the Broncos, and I think Jalen Waddle is going to be a key factor in the Broncos getting this win. So
yes, indeed.
give me Denver.
Interesting. Ooh. See, it's so funny that all these people are so high on this Rams team, but they can't even go on the road and beat a somewhat simple Denver team. All you got to do is have that great, amazing quarterback just do what he's supposed to do, not against bums like the Giants, and all of a sudden they should be winning games. But here we are. One tough defense can't win no more. Isn't that interesting? But it's all good.
Trying to bait. I mean,
look, bro, it is what it is. It's like, bro, like, yeah, you can beat up on all the teams that just don't have as much money as you and aren't as high paid as you, but then you play a tough defense on the road and you forget how to win. Classic Matt Stafford. I love it. But it's all good, man. Don't even worry about it here, Seth. But anyway, I feel like this should be going towards Denver just because the defense in the home field. But the other part of me is like, you know what, Seth? I kind of want to go Rams on the road here. I mean, I feel like offensively they have the advantage here. People are excited about this Denver team. But Jalen Waddle, yeah, I'm excited about it. But I don't know. I've struggled supporting these Denver receivers lately. They kind of are hit and miss for me really a lot. Running wise, it's a decent running back room, but where you have yet to see the potential of it, I think it could be really good, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm not a huge Sean Payton guy. The defense is legit. That's the one thing. I want to take Denver so damn bad, bro. I'm going to do it just because I'm a hater of the Rams, but I'm really upset because on the Broncos show, I don't want to take them here. So whatever. Give me Denver in an ugly one. But this is the beginning of Matt Stafford already being exposed here because they've now lost another game to get going in the season. So 1-2 for me. The Super Bowl favorite is 1-2. So what's up?
Do I do it? All right. First of all, can two things be true? Can Matt Stafford play against a good court or a good defense, but also the defense still get the upper hand? He could still look decent, but it's still not enough. Well, is that fair to say? Because I don't think he's going to play bad. I just think the Denver Broncos
he shouldn't play bad. Look what's around him. Look what's around him. How's he supposed to have a bad game?
But look what's in the back end of the Denver Broncos.
He is a glorified game manager. Bro, all he has to do, Seth, push your mic away. Get off the show. I don't give a shit. Bro, all he has to do is show up. He has a great run game. He has a fantastic coach calling plays. He has a great defense that gets off the field and gets him the ball back when he needs it. He has great special teams on his team. He has fantastic wide receivers. He has a nice tight end room. He has a good offensive line. What the fuck are we talking about?
Guys, listen. It's really, really simple to say this. They have the best offense in the league, and it does not start with Matthew Stafford's arm. It does start with the offensive line, the guys that are around him, who's he dishing the ball to. Great tight ends, too. Not one, not two, 3 solid tight ends.
Keep reading them off, Greg.
Who has to get the ball to the tight end?
Wide receiver was a tight end on the team, guys. But just
remember. You have to throw the ball 4 yards.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
He does not
had 666
who's throwing the ball to the
yards
tight
after
have
contact.
I don't have the stat right now, but I promise you, the average distance of the ball that travels, I'm promising you that it's more than 4 yards, Riggs. We gotta put that.
It is more than 4 yards. I know.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on.
Getting off, but still,
he
doesn't have to pass it 10, 15 yards
shit.
every time.
Hang on. The average pass to a tight end is probably around 4 yards.
Yeah.
They do a lot of 1 to 2 yard quick slants inside. They might run a 9 here or there if their name's George Kittle. But, bro, 4 yards.
But I'm talking about when we get to the Pukas of the world, the Devontae Adams, like the depth of target.
Okay, well then we
is
can bring up every
greater.
quarterback in the league who throws deep balls. I mean,
Hey, listen,
you
his
think
average
Russell
yards
Wilson's good because he can
7.9.
throw a moon ball?
Average
He's not
yards
Russell
7.9.
Wilson, so I mean,
That's it.
Hey,
8
Seth,
yards
look, I'm with you.
per pass.
But if they really do start 1 and 2, okay, looking at this schedule here, they start 1 and 2 here. You owe me an apology. By week 3, I get one by week 3. Dude, there's no excuse to not be 3-0. 2-1 bare minimum. If you are what they say you are, if you look at this schedule, if you look how long this team's been together, now they're talking about bringing Aaron Donald back. There is no excuse to not be beating the shit out of everybody. If you have a couple tough games, are you going to lose 1 or 2 of them? Yeah, you probably should. But let's be real here. On paper, they should be 15-2.
Yeah.
but paper doesn't play on the field though. So we gotta put that in context as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Can't win the tough ones.
This
Win
is
all
what
the
I
easy
don't
ones.
understand about people sometimes. We forget there is an element of context to what we're talking about sports. Like, yes, you can have everything on paper, but paper does not count for injuries. What else? Just every X factor you could possibly think of when it comes to the team game. We forget about that. So that's
Should
all
the
I'm
Browns
saying.
should the Browns ever beat
What?
the Rams? Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Can they beat the Rams?
On any given Sunday, yes.
Fair enough. So you're going to sit here, though, and you're going to be like, well, we should bring in the element that – bro, stop, bro. If there's a better team with a better coach, with better players that are paid more money to win more fucking games.
So hold on, we've seen this
Win.
countless times in college football. We talk about that about the Bamas of the world, the Georgias of the world, all
And then when
the
they
top
lose,
tier teams,
we
and
call
they
them
still
frauds.
lose.
And
They're
then we
not
call them frauds.
How are they frauds when they just play a bad game? That doesn't count.
Oh,
that doesn't make
no,
them a
it's
fraud.
not about that. It's not. I just said they can lose 1 or 2. That's cool.
Okay, so that's also my point.
Are
too.
they
So,
going to
yeah,
be dogged in more
In
than
any
one game
games?
this year? I don't think
two?
so.
I'll say two because we're probably going to
Okay.
get into one of them right
Cool.
in the
Yeah.
next.
Well, you know what, Seth? Seth, they better go 15-2.
I don't got them going 15 and 2. But
All right, let's
right,
go.
look,
On
and
to the
if they
next. On to the
lose-
next. Come on, guys.
Yeah, we're going to keep moving here. But if they lose to one of those easy teams, then they got to beat the hard teams. It's just
I
that
agree.
simple. All
I
I'm
agree.
saying. Otherwise, they're frauds because they beat everyone they're supposed to beat. Anyway, we are jumping on in here, man. We got the Rams at the Eagles. And you know what? I've come this far. Fuck it. Give me another L. Give me Philly in Philly. 1-3. LA. Greg, where you going?
I'm taking the Rams in this. After losing to Denver, I just think they're going to come back. Myles Garrett ain't going to let this team lose 2 in a row, especially in Philly. You know, it's an NFC matchup, NFCs, and they've got to win those NFC battles. They have to win it. Defense is better. I don't think Stafford has a great game. I was just looking at some of his numbers from last year against Carolina. Not a great game. He had 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, 200-something yards. That's considered a bad game. I know most teams would be like, oh, I'll take that any day for my quarterback.
Right.
But I just think their defense is better than it was last year, and it was middle of the road last season. I think they're going to be a top 10 defense this year, and it's going to make all the difference. I think they're going to take the win here, but it's going to get interesting after Philadelphia. I'll tell you why in a second, guys, but give me the Rams 3-1 so far.
I'm with you, Greg. I got them beating the Eagles. I'm just not sure what Eagles team we're going to get because they got a lot of moving pieces as well. New offensive system, new everything on the offensive side.
I would
as
say a
well.
lot of new.
Yeah, a lot of new. So I think they're still trying to figure that out. Devontae Smith is probably going to be a real big target for Jalen Hurts this year, and he's got to get back into that mode. You know, instead of being the secondary guy, he's going to be the primary guy. Saquon, everybody, like we said. So Rams, but I think it is a little bit closer, but still give me the Rams in a convincing win.
Fair enough. In Madison, 1444. Reposting the stream. We appreciate you guys that repost the streams out there. So much
And also,
love.
hold on, real quick. I also feel like we're grading Matt Stafford on a curve scale right now as well. Yes, I know the defense is like going to be top tier. But at the same time, we tell quarterbacks not to mess it up in the first place when you got all these things in place. So, Greg, you pointed out that Matthew Stafford didn't really have the spectacular game that we would think. You know, having 2
It
touchdowns.
still kept him in it, but against a very bad Carolina team. That's where I was like, you
Right,
should be
yeah.
kicking the crap out of the Carolina team you are clearly better at.
I
Your
agree.
quarterback is clearly better than the Carolina defense.
Good
Should
game
know
manager.
that and just go. But that's exactly it. There are games when he does that, and
Yeah.
that's the problem with Matt Stafford. But you can't go against consistency. He does what he needs to do. He manages the game the way he needs to. That's why he's on the Rams. His first year, solid numbers, 17 picks, though, managed the game well. He's been doing it his whole entire career, even with crappy Lions teams. He's done it year in and year out. But I'm not going to give him. I still think he shouldn't have won the MVP last year.
12 years of Lions teams that he didn't make it to a playoff game with, and then went 0-3 in the playoffs following that. But until we gave him everything, then he won a ring. Anyway, we are moving on forward here, folks. And you're not ready for this, but it's going to happen here. They are starting 1-4 because they got the Bills coming to town here October 12th, 8:15 in prime time. You think I'm taking Matt Stafford over Josh Allen? Bro, you must be tripping. I'm going to be nice. Look, there is no way that Stafford outplays Allen in this game. Now, the Bills defense
he
is
did
not
already.
the Rams. Hey, the one reason that they won't, or Matt's going to be a better quarterback in a lot of games, is because his defense is so good, and they're going to make other quarterback stats look kind of shitty. I'm just saying, game-winning drive. If I could pick one of these two, I want Josh Allen. So give me Josh Allen on the road here. 1-4, the LA Rams. Seth, what do you got?
I'm telling you right now, the Rams are licking their chops when they see Josh Allen because they already know he's going to play hero ball, and every time he tries to play hero ball, it bites him in the ass, and that's just it. He fails every time. Stafford.
Okay, Greg, what do you got?
Now, hold on, and I will say it like this: do I think Josh Allen is more talented and definitely in his prime? Obviously, yes, but am I taking the consistency, like Greg has mentioned, like 5 times already, and just the pure understanding of, hey, I know what I need to do, so I don't need to fuck it up. Matt Stafford is clearly the answer.
Okay, Greg.
Well, I really, really like Josh Allen. You cannot go against the man who can do it all. I wrote the article on the Buffalo Bills preview and prediction. I've seen the additions. I've seen the guys they've lost. I've seen the team. I think this game, it's like they're going to know what to do with Matthew Stafford. They're going to make him 100% one-dimensional. I think their secondary is going to surprise a lot of people. This is one of those games where I think it's going to come down to the Bills' secondary, people underestimating them in this game. The coaching staff for the Rams is very good. McVay is an incredible coach. But I just think he's going to underestimate that those defensive backs, the corners, everybody in the defense, period, they're going to come out, they're going to shock him, they're going to shut down Nakua, they're going to shut down Adams, and they're going to make him one-dimensional running. But it's going to come down to the trenches. I have the Bills in this one, but I'm going to make it pretty close. I think it's going to come down to a Josh Allen tush-push.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you. Tush push.
That's what I said. It's
Sounds
getting
like
interesting after the Philly win.
Sounds like what Philly's going to do to him the week before when Seth doesn't think they have a chance to walk into Philly and get it done. But here we go. We keep moving. I'm not going to lie, guys. 1-4. I ain't going to lie. I didn't look at the schedule before the show. I'm a little bit surprised by myself. Don't get wrong. As much shit as I
I'm very
give 'em.
surprised by your pick so far.
Hey, it's shocking to me too, but game for game, it just feels right to me. So, all right, guys, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in here. I got them 1-4. These guys a little bit better than me right now. We're gonna move through a few of these though pretty quickly. Cardinals at the Rams. I know Carson Beck's warming up right now for that Hall of Fame game, but I don't have too much faith in Beck. Jacoby Brissett wants more money because they were dumb enough to come out and say that he's our guy no matter what. And he was like, cool, give me a bag then. So all that's going on. So I don't know about you guys, but easy win here for the Rams at home. Are we cool with that?
Blowout.
All right. Rams at the Raiders. We all like Fernando Mendoza, but same situation here. Are we cool to go win?
Blowout.
Too big of a rebuild for the Raiders. Loss for them, win for the Rams.
Seth, you said blowout. We going 28 plus?
I'll go 20 plus.
I'll put it this way: enough to put Stafford on the bench.
Yes. Both games.
Both games.
Fair
Wow.
enough.
Okay. Give him a little rest. Not a bad idea.
Well, here's the thing, guys. November 1st, 4:05 p.m. Eastern. I have to talk about the two quarterbacks and the two teams that I think are just the most fraudulent. Other than Dak Prescott, he's number one, bro. He's fucking just chilling in his own category up here. But anyway, Chargers at the Rams. It's interesting. We all seen Justin Herbert's got his girl playing with his hair at practice.
Living his best
feeling
life.
love. He ready to win.
Living his best life.
Look, bro, this is two quarterbacks that just get so overrated. And as much as I actually think the Chargers are a decent football team, they are overrated coming into this year. I'm going to go with the Rams here. The same thing I said, Seth. I don't want to hear shit from you because I'm going to do it one time. The same thing I said a minute ago about I want Josh Allen in a game-winning drive. I'd rather have Matt Stafford in this game. I'm not a Herbert guy. And against that defense, if they are down 4, there is a 0.00% chance that he goes on a 80-yard touchdown drive and wins this game. That's not who Justin Herbert is. So give me Matt Stafford. Seth, what do you got?
The blasphemy I keep on hearing from Riggs is crazy.
I was being nice. You're tripping, bro.
Hey, man, I'm going to put it like this. Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, damn near the same person if we take away the MVPs, but people don't want to hear that. So
What?
I will let that just sit there. But
no,
hey,
keep
man.
moving. Keep moving. We got to go.
Keep going, man. I want to hear this BS.
I know. I'm just
Keep
saying.
coming.
Hey, man, I'm going to just put it like this. Justin Herbert is definitely going to have a really good year. I am high on Justin Herbert and the Chargers, but they do not get it done. The Rams get this win, but put respect on Justin Herbert's name. He is going to be on the move this year. I'm just putting it like that.
Everybody put respect on his name when he hasn't earned any of it. I love that take. All right, Greg, what do you got?
First of all, they're not the same quarterback. That's blasphemy.
They
The
are
MVP?
They
No.
are, Greg. I'm sorry.
How many times has Stafford thrown for 40 or more touchdowns in a season? 4,500 yards or more in a season.
I'm talking
How
about
many
Josh
interceptions has he had?
Allen
Yeah,
and
he's had
Justin
bad
Herbert.
years. Herbert is a fraud.
Can't.
Fraud.
With a
He's
capital
not-
F. Yes.
No.
And hold on, we talking about Justin Herbert, being in love with his girl during training camp. We're acting like Josh Allen hasn't done that before with his old lady. So let's put this in perspective. Let's keep it 1,000, please. I'm tired of the slander.
This is the thing, though. Okay. You know what number 54 means for Justin Herbert?
What
Do you know what
it
that
mean?
number is? That's the number of times he was sacked last season. Do you know how much better the Rams' defensive line is compared to the Chargers?
Well,
Dude,
they were also
all
missing their
over
two
Herb.
top
Herbert's gonna get
offensive
sacked
tackles.
like 10 times in this game. He's gonna get sacked 10 times. I don't even want to say. I never want to say a guy's gonna get hurt, but there is the possibility because they're gonna be on his ass, and it's gonna be game over after the first quarter and a half. I've got the Rams in this defense, just too much to handle. Garrett's going to get like 4 sacks in this. I think Aaron Donald's going to come back. He's going to get a couple. Everyone's going to get in on this. And I think he's going to throw a couple of picks too. Herbert, you're going to see. Stafford's going to be like, who the hell is this guy? He'd eat my shit.
Hey, I will just say Joe Alt and the other offensive tackle were not in last year. They missed the rest of the
That is
majority
true,
of
but
the
still,
year.
Miles
So-
Garrett, look at the defensive ends that
I
the
know.
Rams
I'm
have.
just putting context. Again, keyword of the day, guys. Context is key when we are talking about.
And me talking
these
about a
guys.
roster is not context. Getting the defensive player of the year is not context. 23 sacks last season, Seth.
Yes.
23.
I'm just talking about the context of why Justin Herbert got sacked. so
Sucks.
much.
I know. We all know.
why he
Riggs
got
and I already
sacked.
know.
Another S, a different S word.
All right, let's
But
keep
yeah.
going. Let's keep going,
Jeff,
man.
he also
I hear
threw
you out,
13.
man. I like the way
He
you're
also
talking.
threw
I hear you.
13 picks. So on
When-
top of getting sacked, he threw 13 picks. So don't sit here and be like, well, he threw. No, bro. You can't have both numbers ran up. If you're trying to
What do you mean?
avoid
When-
sack and you throw
How,
picks,
how are both
okay.
numbers going to be run up when you're running for your life
And he only
you
had
have
26
no pass
TDs
protection?
too. He didn't do that great.
Running for your life is crazy. Okay.
What do you mean?
No,
Every
stop,
time he was
stop.
dropping back, there was someone
Well,
in
then
his
he should
lap.
start
What
making
do
fucking reads faster because it's not because his offensive line is so bad that he has call Joe Burrow. Come on, bro. Stop.
he was
Stop.
in the all right, never mind.
Nah,
We got more
we're
games.
moving.
We got more
We're
games.
moving. We're moving. Hey,
Yeah,
we
let's
can
go.
talk about
Let's
this
go.
shit all day. Anyway, we're going off the rails, folks. I don't even care. We had 2
Let's
days
go
off.
easy here, guys.
and
Come on.
It's showing now. Anyway, here we go. We got the Rams at the Commanders. Fellas.
I know what you're already gonna say, Riggs. I already know.
Bro, I really want to do it. Like, Seth,
You
I
gotta
swear
give
on
him
my
a
life,
walk.
bro. I swear, hand to God, I'm not trying to be a Rams hater. These are just, bro, they could lose these games. I'm just
How?
saying.
What in
What
what
do you mean
world
how?
do we think
At Washington,
Commanders
James
are
Conner's
an-
healthy. They just brought in Stephon Diggs. They have Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt can do some damage on the ground. Terry McLaurin's out there. They have a pretty decent defense. Their quarterback is a much better mover throughout the pocket than Matt Stafford is, and runner. Let's just go ahead and call it what it is, bro. It's a winnable game. I'm going to be nice because they're losing the next one. I'm going to be nice and give them this one. But dude, Seth, I won't be surprised. I hope you put Rams money line in all your parlays this year. Actually, I don't because I don't want you to lose money. But if you do, you're going to lose and you're going to pay for it. So anyway, give me the Rams only because they put up so many points on this Commanders team that I just don't think Jaden Daniels can keep up here. And he has an injury problem. And if he gets murdered all night, I don't know how I feel about it. So anyway, give me the Rams just because they can't catch them. I'm going to go high scoring. I'm going to go like 41-27 Rams. Greg, what do you got?
You're gonna allow the Commanders to score that many points on the defense
I
that's
think so.
clearly gotten better.
That's what
Secondary is
I'm saying.
definitely better than they were last year. You can't argue that. But I agree with you. I think this one is just going to be, again, it's the whole season's really going to ride on how healthy is their defensive line going to be. How is the new secondary going to be able to build the chemistry, all of that. I got the Rams in this. I agree with you, Riggs. I do think it's going to be a blowout, but I don't think the Commanders are going to score that many unless they literally do RPOs like every other play. That's it. Establish the run game, then RPO all the time, and you know, that's all I got to say. I'm taking the Rams in this, but I think it's going to be probably one of those 42. I'm going to say 42-21. I'm going to double it up.
Fair. Seth, are we good to go Rams across the board here?
Yeah.
Do it.
I was about to say
Okay.
Matt Stafford.
I know you want to go off, but
He's sitting on the sideline by middle of the third quarter. I'll just put it like that.
okay. Middle of the third. Damn. All right. Fair enough. Well, this is a loss for me on the way up here. We got the Packers at the Rams. We got prime time here. This is what? This is the day before Thanksgiving? Something like that?
Yeah.
Anyway, November 25th here, 8 p.m. Eastern.
What about Arizona?
Packers. Okay. Oh, duh.
Yeah, you skipped
No
over
shit. Never
Arizona.
mind. Oh, I was
That
lying.
was
I
week
ain't gonna
10,
lose
buddy.
this one.
It's
I
good.
want him
It's
to
an
lose.
easy one. It's an easy
Hey, I
one.
want him to lose. It's a win. We good?
Yeah,
it's
let's
a
go.
All right,
And then
Packers
bye
at
week.
the Rams here, November 25th. Give me Jordan Love and the boys to walk up in here. He does have a turnover issue when he tries to thread the needle a little bit too much here with too much pressure. That's my one concern here in this game. I think Jordan Love could be the reason they lose this game. He could throw 3-4 picks. He could fumble. It could just be horrible all around. But the other part of me says if they win, it's because of Jordan Love as well here. As long as Josh Jacobs ain't in prison by here, I think they win this one. Give me the Packers in a very, very tight one. I'm going to go 24-21. Very simple. Packers get it on a field goal here. Greg, what do you got?
I'm gonna take the Rams in this. Like I said, I just don't trust Jordan Love's ability to keep the ball in his hands. If he starts scrambling outside the pocket, I think he's gonna cough it up. That secondary's gonna do a pretty damn good job, punching that ball loose. Guys are gonna come after him. I just think the D line, again, I'm gonna keep saying this for a lot of these games. Their D line is just gonna be so damn good this season. I just think they're going to get after quarterbacks. Love can't hold on to the ball. And if he can't do that and he gets too scared, he's going to be throwing picks. Give me the Rams. Big time defensive game for them. I'm not even going to talk about Stafford because I'm kind of getting sick of it. I'm going to say Rams.
I can't remember what I said during the Packers show that we did, but I think I said the Rams. But Riggs, you bring up
I
a
think you
good
said
point.
Rams.
Yeah,
Yep.
you bring up a good point though with Jordan Love. I do think Jordan Love is another high quality quarterback, and I do
Yes.
think he can make things happen when his back is against the wall. But the turnover issues, that is the main thing for me. So slight edge to the Rams, but this is a very close one. And the weather might play a factor too. So it might be a very run heavy attack. This is where Blake Corum and Kyron Williams come into play. Give me the Rams.
Hey, does Green Bay have a bye the week before? I don't think so, right? The Rams do though, so they get a nice long break before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So Green Bay does not.
I don't think so.
I'm looking at the schedule now because that's what makes it really interesting. I was about to change my pick in a second, but I'm like, with the extra rest, Stafford gets it clean. Defense is coming in there hungry, gonna make Love run all over the place.
Yeah.
Let's keep rolling, guys.
We got November 15th is a Sunday for the Packers, and then the next game is the 25th. So it is a 10-day gap, but it's not a bye
Okay.
week. No.
So they both
all
have
right.
10 days. All right.
Yeah.
Both have 10 days, so they're chilling. But all right, guys, it's getting good here. We got the Chiefs at the Rams coming in here. People want to say this Chiefs team is back, but I can't believe I'm saying this, fellas. But are we okay to just say win and keep moving?
I'm going to say win.
Disrespectful?
I think all the other teams in the NFL have caught up and gotten better, and this is the first time I'm going to say they've gotten worse.
Mm-hmm.
The Kansas City
Yeah.
Chiefs have gotten worse.
McDuffie
All right.
with an interception on Mahomes if he plays.
Okay.
But yes.
Okay. I like it. Harrison
Absolutely.
Butker could win this thing, but this just feels like a game that is the Rams no excuse here. So, which is crazy because 2 years ago we would have never said that. But anyway, Rams at the 49ers. I gave the 49ers one of these. I think it's a split here. So I'm going to go ahead and say revenge is sweet. Whether it's this or that one, it's 1-1. So technically give me the Rams here. Greg, what do you got?
Tough for me. I was going to say San Francisco, but if it's a healthy Los Angeles Rams team and no big guys on D-line are out or big-time corners, again, I think it's going to come down to their defense. Not a Matt Stafford thing this year. It's all going to be that defense. Can they keep doing it? I'm going to take the Rams in this, but I think it's going to be close, and it will come down to can Matt Stafford find his receivers? Can that O-line stay healthy? And if they are, it's an easy Rams win in this one because they're going to be getting hungry for the playoffs, looking for that number 1 seed in the NFC. I'm not saying they're getting it though, not yet.
It's a sweep for me when it comes to the 49ers. I think the Rams are just a lot better. They're just at their peak. I think the 49ers are just they're treading water. They're getting to the point where they gotta make some decisions. Who's staying, who's going. I think the 49ers are in, I won't say a spiral, but it's getting close. They're getting close. So give me the Rams.
All right, guys, we are moving on through. We got Cowboys at the Rams, December 20th, 4:25 Eastern. By this point, the Cowboys suck. Thanksgiving's over. Give me the Rams here. I won't be surprised when they find a way to screw it up, but there is zero excuses here in LA. So give me the Rams. I'm going to go, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go murder scene. I'm going to go 38. I'll be nice. 38-17, but this thing is not close. Seth, what do you got?
Give me the Rams, but Matt Stafford goes big. I'm talking MVP level game against the Cowboys. That defense, I am still not a big fan of, even though, they got some young talent, developing pieces, but Matt Stafford's about to carve them up. So big.
Oh, I'm glad you at least acknowledge the fact that he's going to have a big game against a trash defense, but appreciate you, feel you. Greg, what do you got?
That's what I was just going to say. They're going up against a really bad defense with Dallas. Their offense could get a little spark here and there. I don't trust Dak Prescott. I've already said this. I don't care if he's going into training camp dressed up like he's going out clubbing and stuff and looks the part like that. I don't give a damn. He's garbage. That whole team is bad luck. They're not America's team. I've already said this so many times. I think the Rams, I was going to say some similar number to what you said, Riggs. I was going to say 38-10. Massive blowout. I think Stafford's going to have an incredible game. It's like a 4-touchdown game. Put him on the bench in the third quarter. Let's get one of the backups to come in. I say go this far. They'll even rest some of the wide receivers too. I think Nakua and Adams will be arrested.
Fair enough.
I'm going there.
Guys, this one right here, I'm sorry, but there's going to be a lot of people making money on this this Christmas slate, and I'm one of them because there's a team called the Seattle Seahawks, and they're winning.
Mhm.
And the whole world is want to be like, oh, my God, because I do think if they're ever dogs this year, I think it's right here. Rams at the Seahawks on Christmas. I think this could be a dog spot. The whole world, if they see Rams plus 105, they're going to shit their pants. Well, folks, if they're dogs, let them be dogs and don't take them because it's going to be so rare that they shouldn't be. I think here in this one, Seattle's defense is right there comparable with them. I think coaching-wise, call me crazy, I want Mike McDonald in this game over Sean McVay. I think he is a top-tier coach in the league. And they're at home here. Everyone knows about that 12th man. Give me the Seahawks. Give me Sam Darnold to outclass Matt Stafford here on the stat sheet as well. I got the Seahawks. It's going to be a fun one. I'm going to go 27-21. Rams get a chance late, but your boy Stafford doesn't get it done here. Greg, what do you got?
So do you know what the exact standings were in the NFC West last season? It was Seahawks at 14-3. 12-5 for the Los Angeles Rams. And I said it was going to get interesting at the end of the season because their last 3 games are going to make or break them getting the first seed or the second seed. And I'm telling you now, they're going to be the second seed because of the 2 games against the Seattle Seahawks. They are going to be hungry. Like you said, the defenses are pretty much comparable. I think Darnold's going to have a better game. We saw what they did in the Super Bowl. They were healthy throughout the playoffs. They looked like the team to beat. I still think they are the team to beat. And we've said, it doesn't matter what the hell is on paper. It's how are you guys playing on the field. They stayed healthy. They're a smart team. They're well coached. I got the Seahawks in this one, but I've got it at a 3-point game. It's not going to come down to a field goal. I think it's going to be just a 3-point game. Time's just going to run out. I think some bonehead play by a coach calling a timeout at the wrong moment. You know, one of those things where, oh, no, we got 2 seconds left on the play clock. One of those things is going to happen, and someone's just not going to have a timeout. Time's going to run out. 3-point win for Seattle.
Okay. Seth?
I will say
Take us home.
I'm on the train. I do think Seattle will win this one. I'm going to just say this now. I got them splitting. They're going to split with Seattle.
Okay.
I just feel like this is probably the most competition that the Rams will see, especially in their division. And last year proved it. They both games, or all 3 games, honestly, went down to the wire, close to overtimes, if not overtime. So I think we're going to get more of the same when it comes to this year as well. So give me the Seahawks in
Agreed.
game 1.
Agreed.
Okay.
I like that take, man.
Rams at the Buccaneers. Nice little rest here a little bit with that Christmas game here, January 3rd. Rams at Bucks. Long way to go here for the LA Rams in the middle of winter, just getting off that beautiful family holidays. They weren't home for Christmas. They're like, Dad, why weren't you home for Christmas? I don't want you to leave again. Oh, but baby, I got to leave again. I don't think the Rams are focused in this game here, man. I just don't like it. Baker Mayfield fighting for the contract. People don't want to give the Bucs a chance in this game. But I think that's a big mistake here. I'm going to go with the fact that I think if the Rams win this, they are in line, as you guys would say, not according to my schedule, but realistically, they're probably in line to win the last 2 and have a chance to win that first seed in the NFC. But this is where the wheels fall off. I think they lose another one here on the road to the Bucs. Give me the Bucs in a super weird, ugly, horrible high-scoring game. I'm going to go with 31-30. Baker Mayfield says, pay me my damn money. Greg, what do you got?
So last season, the Rams absolutely crushed the Bucs. It was 34-7. Stafford had 3 TDs, 25 of 35, 273 yards. He had a hell of a game. And Devontae Adams, 2 touchdowns. Not huge numbers for the yardage there, but they dominated every facet of the game. again, I've said their defense has gotten better. I got the Rams in this one, and it's going to be interesting heading into the final week of the season. Like I said, everything for them, it's can they win in the NFC? I think they get this one pretty easily. I like Baker Mayfield, but I think he's still going to be Baker Mayfield like when he played the Dolphins and choked. So I've got the Rams. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I got the Rams in this one by about 10 points. Can't tell you the score, but I'd say about 10 points.
Okay. Seth, I'm waiting for your murder scene here. What do we got?
I won't say murder scene. I do have the Rams winning, but I do like the point that you brought up. Long break going from Christmas Day to after the New Year's. I do think that plays a big factor, and also that's a cross country game for the Rams as well, going to Tampa. So I just feel like they're going to be a little sluggish from all those factors, but I do think it's going to be a close, sneaky win for the Rams, and I think they're also going to be looking forward to this next matchup where it's going to take every ounce.
Is there an estimated date for this game? Because I know it's TBD.
Yeah.
I know it's a flex.
It's the third.
But where are they
It's the
talking
third.
about? What roundabout?
It's the third. All those games are on the third.
Okay.
Every
I figured.
NFL
Okay.
schedule right now, the 3rd and the 10th, which are like the next 2 Sundays of the year, those are all
Gotcha.
TBD. They don't have time.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, yeah. But that said, I guys, I just think people are sleeping on the fact that they are going on the road on Christmas. Yes, it's not too far to Seattle, but then they get back on the plane and go all the way to Tampa. These guys play in an indoor. We all know probably the most beautiful stadium in all of football, depending on your take on beautiful. I love the Viking Stadium, but whatever. Point is, I feel like going outside, I know it's Florida. It's not necessarily cold. They're not going to Pittsburgh, but it's colder than SoFi. There's more factors than SoFi.
And it can still
so I
rain.
do
It can still
there's
rain.
Something to consider. Yeah, there's just something to consider here. I think it's a really just a bad situation for him. I agree with you. If this was in LA, bro, I would be with you guys. I'd be like 41-7 Rams. But I think it literally matters that much that they're at home traveling back to back in the wintertime. I don't know. We'll see what happens here.
A lot of factors,
another
man.
very
A lot of
winnable
factors
game.
at play.
Yep. Seahawks at the Rams. We already know Seth's pick here. He said the Rams Seahawks go 1-1 here. Greg, do you have a sweep or are we going 1-1? What are you doing?
I got the Seahawks sweeping them because I just think that they've gotten the better of them. I think their coaching staff knows the Rams better, even though the defense has gotten better. I just don't know what we're looking at in terms of how healthy are they going to get into this final game of the season. What Matt Stafford is going to be showing up. Is his arm going to be sore? What's the whole team going to be looking like? Is their offensive line going to be holding up through the season? We don't know. 18 weeks is a long time in the NFL right now. These guys are bruised and battered. It's going to come down to injuries or the lack thereof, I should say. But I've got Seattle getting the better of them in both games. That's why I said I think they become the 2 seed, the Rams. Seattle's the 1 seed. That's all I got to say. But I think this one's going to be real close because it is in LA. I think this one does come down to the kicking. And I know the special teams for the Rams is a little bit, the numbers are skewed because they only kicked 28 field goals last year, made 22 of them. So it's 79% roughly. But it doesn't matter.
Bad. In the NFL,
it's pretty
by the
bad,
way.
but that's what I'm saying. If he was like he kicked 48 field goals and he only got like 39 of them, I'd be like, oh man, that's really terrible. That's still bad.
Yeah.
He should be making 27 to 28, but he had a couple real long ones in some winning games last year. But I'm not gonna look at it that way. It's more of the Seattle Seahawks kicker. That's what's going to make or break the game, really, not the LA Rams kicker.
Okay. I want to say Seahawks sweep incredibly bad here, but I gotta
You got to split it.
I gotta humble myself just barely here. I'm not going to say sweep here. Anytime I have a team that I think can go and sweep a team, but both teams could sweep the other, it's really hard to go 2-0 because the Rams could go 2-0 here in this series. So I'm going to go 1-1 just to kind of take the coward's way out, if you would. But that said, gentlemen, final records. The people aren't going to like mine, but I don't give a shit. They are still a playoff team. They are 10-7. And you know what?
Wow.
For as much crap as I gave them, I think it was fair. So 10-7. Are they a playoff team? Yes. Are they the NFC champions? No. And they are obviously not Super Bowl champions.
So you
And
got
Matt
them
Stafford.
under 11.5.
He's not the MVP. What?
So you got them under the 11.5 wins that they're projected at? Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
With
that's-
that
I will
schedule,
say-
okay.
I will say, from a sports betting point of view, are you sure? Is it 11.5? They got to be
11.5.
favored, though. They got to be minus money on the over because everyone's on them, bro.
They are. They're minus
Here's the thing.
135 from MGM.
Okay,
they're
that
minus
makes sense.
135.
So plus money. So plus money on the under 11.5. I like
Yep.
that. If you can find 12.5, I would rather lay under 12.5 at minus 135.
That's true.
I would
yeah,
eat
on the
that for
betting
breakfast.
standpoint, 100%. 100%.
Here's the thing. I do think, though, that I was very, very realistic, but also tough on them. And I gave them a lot of losses that could have been wins. I did be nice in some spots and give them wins where I think they could lose. But overall, I think my 10-7 is much closer to the floor than it is to the ceiling. So, like I said, they should, on paper, I think they're a 14-3 team. I just think that there's too many mistakes here. I think there's too many gaps where they get caught. I think they're a little bit overrated here overall from top to bottom. I just think that they are still a playoff team, but they're just not to the expectations. So to me, 11-6 is very realistic. So I would be on the under, but I think 10-7 truly, it's pushing floor, but it's where I got them here. Seth, where are you going?
I think I have them at 13-4, possibly.
Okay.
If not, maybe 14-3. Yeah, I'm just high on the Rams. I feel like we alluded to that multiple times during the show, but yeah, I just think Matt Stafford. I mean, this is going to be his last hurrah, if anything. And I just think
How many
the
years in his
star-
contract? How many years are left? Is this last year, or has he got one more left?
Maybe one more.
I think he's got one more.
Yeah, you might want to fact check me on that one, but I'll say one more.
Yeah.
But I mean, what more can he do? I think all the stars are aligning for him to
Just keep
you know,
managing that game. You'll be all right.
Riggs, we gonna talk. We gonna talk during the season. But yeah.
Hey guys,
13-4.
by the way, I'm really looking forward to this quarterback show. We've even had we've had guys on YouTube asking to come on the show to debate us on the quarterback show because I said something about Herbert, and this dude was like, I got to come on and explain to you why this guy's top 3 or he's top 5. And I was like, I can't fucking wait. You're welcome to come on. So I can't wait to bring this guy on. But by the way, total sidebar, guys, we're going to do something fun this year. And I know it's late in the show, but if you're happen to be tapping in right now, you're the kind of person that I want to be on the show. We are going to bring on commenters from social media. So if you guys comment and say shit like, hey, bro, get me on to talk that. Hey, bro, this is my team. I got to come on and talk that, or whatever it might be. We're going to vet you guys very, very briefly. Don't worry. We're going to vet you. I ain't bringing on John Bob user 747. All right. However, we are going to bring people on here. So if you guys got thoughts, if you guys are also podcasters, if you guys are just football fans that like your fantasy team, whatever, if you're a ball talker and you want to come talk, no pressure. We want to have people on the show. We want to have fun with you guys. They give them everything. I'm so over this team, bro.
Like I said, the stars they're aligning. So
the stars are aligning. Yeah, when the NFL writes the scripts, the stars do seem to align there. That's funny. But Greg, what do you got here, man?
So I just looked. This is Matt Stafford's last year of his contract.
Oh yeah, it's a done deal.
$55 million. When I just saw that, at first I was like, I don't think they're gonna make it all the way and ring. I don't think that's gonna happen. But now that I see that, I kind of want to play the card of I think Matt Stafford is going to know it's his last year. He's going to want to go out and putting a ring on his finger, leading that team. The question isn't going to be about how great can he be. It's how great can everybody else be around him. He's not going to look like the Matt Stafford that's the MVP of last year. It's everybody else is going to have to be better than him because he's not going to have the season last year. His numbers are going to drop. Father Time's going to nip him in the bud this year, and they're going to show his age. But everyone else is going to step up around him. I'm going to say the running game, like we started off talking about, that's going to be key. The defense being healthy, offensive line being healthy. It's really for them, if they're healthy, make the playoffs, no major injuries to key players, Super Bowl, I'm not going to say ring. Again, how healthy are they at the Super Bowl? But I say they do make it that far. I'm not going to make a call on winning or losing that, but it's all about the health for them.
I agree. I definitely agree.
I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole here. We're going to wrap this thing up. We are going to talk about this on the quarterback show, but the only counter argument I would have to that is this whole Father Time thing after his MVP season, his best season on paper in a long time. If you go pull up the stats, I don't like. I gotta be like, honestly, like I'm not even defending Stafford, but I almost am. Like, why is that the take? Like, why does he have a year that good, and then a couple months later, he's in Father Time all of a sudden, and the expectation's not the same thing? I just got to be like, I don't like that. Then why then? If you think that, then everyone needs to stop hyping this guy up like he's something special. If he's just going to go right back to being who he's kind of been after his one really, really, really good year. No, Seth, seriously, I'm not even trying to be a hater. I just don't like that narrative. It's like, well, then he should just continue to be balling. He didn't get hurt. He hasn't lost a ton of weapons. He's still on the same team. He's not like, and by the way, he's going to have his Aaron Rodgers thing, Greg, with the whole contract ending. This guy's coming back. It might be
I think he's got another couple of years.
He's coming back. This isn't it, bro. I mean, maybe if they win, I guess if they're a world in the Super Bowl that he's playing with his kids on the field and he's like, it's it for me. But then he'll go on an ayahuasca fucking retreat and talk to his wife on her cuckoo podcast, and then all of a sudden he'll be back. Like,
so no,
I don't think
I'm just telling you,
no matter what.
I'm not putting Stafford on a pedestal. I said, like, I don't think he deserved the MVP last year. I think Drake May did. Again, Stafford only won it by one vote. One vote. He didn't run away with it. It wasn't like unanimous.
Shocker.
But either guy, I still don't think deserved it. I think there's other guys that were more deserving of it. But I don't think Matt Stafford is that great. I think you don't have to win with an elite quarterback. You can win with a good one. Joe Flacco has won a Super Bowl. Was he elite? No, not by any means. But he had great supporting cast around him. Great defense. Obviously, great defenses. We don't need to say who was on that defensive cast. But that's the bottom line. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to put on Matt Stafford's arm or his legs, lack thereof, to say it's on him. It's not. This is a team. Defense is better. Great offensive. The offense is the same. Defense improved. That's why I'm like, go as far as the Super Bowl. I'm not going to say put a ring on their finger, but they got to maintain the health. It's got to be about a healthy team, like the Seahawks were last year. I know one guy got hurt. That was a pretty big deal, but the next man up stepped up, got him a ring. That's what needs to happen for the Rams to win a Super Bowl. Get healthy, be healthy, make it all the way through the playoffs. But they got to stay healthy.
Sure. And Greg, your final record prediction was what?
13-4. Sorry, I didn't say. So 13-4
right,
over the 11.5. Remember, it's minus 135 over, guys.
Yeah. All right, guys, they are on the over. I'm on the under. They're both at 13. I'm at 10 floor, I think. I'm going to go 11-6 is fair just to keep it even here, but it puts me on the under, so I'm cool with that. Overall, best of luck to you guys, man. If you want to bet on this team to win it all, they are up there with the favorites to get this thing done. Stafford's still up there in that conversation for MVP voting if you want to go that way, but even the Matt Stafford fan here in this one, I think is content enough to say that there's going to be a little bit of regression there, which I think opens the door just enough for Lamar and Josh Allen and Mahomes to come back and everything with Drake May.
Justin Herbert.
All right, guys, we're fucking getting out of here.
Good Lord.
I can't do this. Hey, we appreciate you guys, though. 59 minutes. We got about 20 seconds left here with you guys. We appreciate you. Give these guys a follow. Greg Andrews, Sports Talk _ Greg there on Instagram. Give him a follow. Seth Douglas at S&D Sports Media. Myself at Rig Sports Talk. Brand new stuff up for you guys. Seth just dropped his college football top quarterbacks on the pages as well, so make sure to go check that out. We also got
takes.
the Heisman.
Appreciate it.
The Heisman takes are coming as well. Thunder Villarreal posting about the Stephon Diggs move for you guys. So go check all those out. Sports4media.com, guys, one more time. Got that Rams article for you written by our man Greg Andrews, as well as a billion other for you. And then one more time, tomorrow we got one final show of the week for you. And it's the Chargers show. So I got to talk about Justin Herbert all freaking day to end my week. I'm going to be pissed about it all weekend. So I'm getting it out tomorrow. So Seth, I'll see you there. That should be a fun one, guys. So, hey, we're up out of here one more time, guys, at Sports Forum CO on all socials. And YouTube, if you're on there, we appreciate you. If you're not on there yet, do us a favor. Go to YouTube at the Sports Forum. Hit that subscribe button and never miss.
Follow.
The show. Follow. Yes, please follow. We appreciate you. We are gaining subscribers very, very nicely. And with the football season coming up, guys, we got some big plans for you. This is just the start of the season. Enjoy that Hall of Fame game. Have some good dinner. And we will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m., man. Peace.
Adios.